I don't remember anything before moving to this apartment building. Really, I'm serious. I genuinely could not even tell you how long I've lived here. I couldn't even tell you what the name of the building is. I don't remember signing a lease, touring the place, nothing. I mean, shit. Jesus Christ, this is really a mess, huh? What's wrong with me? Gotta be mold or some gas. It could be gas. I have been occasionally smelling this weird metallic smell, like an old middle school drinking fountain. Anyway, I've been having some serious memory issues lately. Basic information, names, etc. Entire days missing. That's why I'm starting this log, so I can look back and read what happened if I lose any more time. I'm gonna try calling a doctor first thing on Monday morning. Just a few more days, I think. I'm actually not sure what day it is. Wait, it's Friday. I know it's Friday because yesterday I talked to, what's his name, the hallway guy. That was yesterday, which makes today Friday. Date, Saturday, time morning. I tried to go for a walk outside today to clear my head. Only problem is, I can't find the damn stairs. I know, it sounds so stupid. It is stupid. How can I not know where the stairs are in my own fucking apartment building? This is getting ridiculous. I need to call a doctor now. Fuck waiting until Monday, this is like an emergency. Time for action. Date, Saturday. Called the doctor. No answer. The phone just kept ringing. I got pissed and threw the phone. I think it might be broken now. I can't handle this shit. I need to go for a walk outside right now. Fresh air. Fresh, without that gross tinny smell. The whole floor reeks of it. No excuses. I'm going to keep doing fucking laps around the entire floor until I see the stairs. Date, Saturday, I think. Where the fuck are the stairs? I think I'm losing my mind. I must be losing my mind. I almost screamed when I came around the corner after the ice machines and saw the elevator. I had forgotten all about it. Problem is, you need a key for it. I can't catch a break. What is this? What kind of apartment building has an elevator that you can't use without a key and doesn't give you the key? I need to get to the bottom of this. Date, Thursday, time, midday. I talked to the guy in the hallway again. I guess that means it's Thursday. I asked him if he's ever used the elevator. He said he hasn't, didn't even notice we had an elevator. I told him I didn't either. I asked him if he knew where the stairs were. He said he didn't. He did mention the smell, though. He doesn't know where it's coming from. I can't just sit here. I need to get out and move around. If I can't leave this floor, then I'll become the master of this floor. I'm gonna map it out. Date, Thursday. Time, night. I don't know what happened. I tried to map the place out. I got a pen and paper and an ashtray as a clipboard, put the wall to my right side shoulder and just went forward until I hit a corner, then turned and repeated. The problem is, how can I put this? It's like, this place doesn't have a shape. It does, obviously. Everything has a shape, but it isn't. I turned left at a corner, and then later I turned right at the same exact fucking corner. I wasn't turned around. I checked the paper. I was going in the exact same direction I was going last time, at the same pace and the same distance. Instead of turning back and towards the rest of the apartment building, it turned out. It opened up to more of the apartment building, but it wasn't there before. Maybe it was, I guess. I need to take a nap, my fucking head hurts. I slept for a really long time. At least, I think I did. I'm now realizing that there isn't a clock in here. Anyway, I feel like I just woke up from hibernation. So I guess that's a good thing. All that bullshit yesterday really messed with my head. What was it? A map? What did I do with that map? I'm gonna go looking for it. I don't know what happened to the map. I don't even really know how it got lost, considering how empty this fucking apartment is. I have bare minimum furniture and not much in the way of personal possessions, so there isn't really even anywhere for something to get lost. Oh well, best to not worry about it. Missing things only ever seem to turn up right after you stop looking for them. I'm gonna go for a walk, I walked around the floor again. I saw the elevator, which is weird because I'm pretty fucking sure I took a different route today than I did yesterday. Plus, I didn't see the ice machines. They were at the corner right before the elevator. Not today. My heart is starting to flutter. I'm way too young to be dealing with this kind of stress. My mind is falling apart and I need help. I need to get out of here. I need to find that fucking map. Date, Thursday maybe? Time, night. I found it. I found the damn map finally. I must have been really loud when I yelled in excitement because the guy from the hallway knocked on my door. It was super strange. I mean, I guess it wasn't that strange. I was being loud after all. I opened the door and apologized for the noise, but he didn't really seem to care about that. To be honest, I'm not really sure what he even knocked on my door for in the first place. I guess he just wanted to talk about... What the hell did we even talk about? It was weird to see him here, at my door. I feel like I've only ever seen him in the hallway by the left side corner. Date, unknown, time, night. I went for another walk with the map and pen, trying to get a lay of the land. It doesn't make sense. It makes less sense. The more I explore and map it out, it somehow gets even more confusing. It doesn't help that my brain isn't working at full efficiency. At this point, I've determined that there's only two possibilities. Possibility 1. My mind has been poisoned beyond all reasoning by some sort of hyper-aggressive mold or chemical agent. I'm fucked, and will 100% die soon. Possibility 2. There's a secret room hidden somewhere on this floor. That must be it. Wait. Yes, it actually makes so much sense. One of these walls is a false wall. It's hollow behind it. I know it. I'm willing to bet my ass that whatever's in there is probably what's causing my head to feel this way. Probably some animal that crawled into a vent and died or something, leaking toxic fumes into every apartment on the whole floor. How come the owners didn't send a maintenance dude to come deal with this? There's no way I'm the only one on this floor who's experiencing these symptoms. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna find that fucking room. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I found the hidden room. I took the map and went to each spot one by one that could have possibly contained another room. Knocked on the walls, trying to hear for hollowness on the other side. Some of my neighbors opened their doors and leaned out to look at me. They weren't mad or anything, just curious, I guess. Anyway, the room. I started at the elevator, took 2 rights, a left, and then 1 more right. Back at the ice machines. Started knocking. Heard that unmistakable echo on the other side of the wall. Hollow. For whatever reason, I decided to try and look directly behind the ice machines. They were pressed up right against the wall, so I couldn't see anything back there. I don't know why I did, but I grabbed one of the machines and started pulling it. It was heavy as hell, but thankfully I'm pretty thin, so I only needed to move it a little bit to create an opening wide enough to squeeze through. It looked dark inside. I really wanted to go back to my apartment and grab something to use as a light source in case the lights don't work in there, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to find my way back. Anyway, long story short, it's a file room or a data room or something like that. There's a row of file cabinets in the back, a round table in the center, with 4 desktops arranged in a circle around it, with monitors and mechanical keyboards. I immediately went to turn on one of the computers. It was functional, but totally empty. Not a single app or file on this hard drive. It's a dud. I checked the other 3, they're the same. These have either never been used before, or they were recently wiped. I tried to read the files, but it was way too fucking dark in there, and the lights didn't work. I thought about reading them in the hallway, but then I got hit with a random sense of fear that I would get caught by someone and get in trouble for entering a forbidden area and reading files. I can't afford to get evicted, or worst case, arrested. I need to do this in private. Plus, the metallic smell is worse in this room. I grabbed as many files as I could fit under my shirt without causing too much of a noticeable file-shaped bulge, moved the ice machine back into place, then I speed-walked back to my apartment. I have no idea how, but I somehow managed to make it back without getting too lost. I read the files. I mean, not all of them yet, but I made it through a folder and a half in a few hours or so. Not too shabby. It's people. The files are like just people. I mean, names, dates of birth, dates of death. It's files and files of random fucking people. Why? It's not just names and numbers either. It's whole damn essays. Like this one goes into pretty excruciating detail over how this one guy would beat his wife up. It's like I'm reading a textbook or something. It's also matter of fact. What's the point of it? Here's another one. This one is just a sweet old lady. But it's fucking everything. From the day she was born, through to the day she died. Every major life moment and relationship she ever had. Who the hell is this old lady? Who are these people? They aren't famous or anything. I'm pretty sure they're just normal people. Why would anyone need this information? I'm gonna call it a night on these files and get back at it tomorrow, first thing in the morning. I won't stop until I start to piece this whole thing together. Date: Thursday. Time: morning. Went for a walk this morning. I was in a good mood. Even the hallway guy seemed to be in a good mood. I almost forgot all the bullshit I've been dealing with for the last time period. Everything was fine, we just chatted about whatever. When I left, he didn't say a word, which was weird because he usually says goodbye. When I turned the next corner, I saw something that made my heart jump. It was a maintenance guy. I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. I had never seen an employee at this place, ever. At least not that I can recall. He had a hand truck, and he was unloading a brand new ice machine from it. My skin went hot and my blood flushed. I knew I was fucked. I looked back at the wall where the hole opens up to the file room. It wasn't there. I mean, the wall was there. The hole wasn't. The hole was gone. They'd repaired the wall, which means I could have sworn I was gonna die in that moment. I swear to God, I was so fucking scared. I couldn't move a muscle. I couldn't even say why. But for some reason, every single cell in my body was screaming at me that this maintenance man was about to lunge at me, wrapping his hands around my throat and snuffing out my life in an instant. I stared at him for so long, I was too terrified to blink. I was convinced that if I moved a muscle, even an eyelid, I would be dead before I could react. He didn't even notice me. He just unloaded the ice machine, plugged it in, turned it on, and left. Didn't say a word. Didn't even glance in my direction. I fucking sprinted home. Back to the files. I can't take much more of this. Date: Thursday. Time: night. Spent all day going through more files. It's nothing. Just people. Good people. Bad people. Old people. Young people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. What does any of it have to do with anything? Gonna keep going. There's gotta be something important here. I feel like I'll know it when I see it. Date: Sunday. Time: midday. That's it. I finished the files. I read every single fucking paragraph. It's just biographies, nothing more. I've gained nothing from this. What the hell am I doing? I tried calling the doctor again. Still no answer. Infinite ringing. Are my calls even leaving this building? I'd have no way of knowing. If I could figure out a way to... This damn smell is making my head spin. I'm starting to be able to taste it. It's the middle of the night, and I woke up screaming. I was having a horrific dream, like, so bad that it made even this bullshit I'm dealing with seem like a walk in the park. It was... I almost can't even describe it. I was totally helpless and... Never mind. Just glad it's over. There's no way I'll be able to fall back asleep tonight, so I guess I'm going for a night walk. Date: Thursday. Time: night. I ran into the hallway guy during my night walk. Scared the shit out of me at first, truthfully. I came around the corner and almost had a heart attack. He was standing there the same way he normally does, leaning against the wall on his shoulder. He didn't say anything at first. I nodded to him and said, "What's up?" And he nodded back, but didn't speak. I walked past him and kept going down the hall. I heard him say something from behind me, but I couldn't make out what it was. When I turned back and asked him what it was, I barely was able to catch a glimpse of him as he disappeared back into his apartment and closed the door behind him. Date, Friday. Time, morning. I noticed a small little bag hanging on the hallway guy's apartment door handle this morning. I assumed an apartment employee had put it there. I didn't want to be nosy, but these apartment people are elusive, and I have to take any opportunity I can get to acquire intel. I didn't open the bag, but I felt it in my hand. There was something hard, heavy, metal, stone, but it was wrapped in something soft. Fabric, cloth. No clue what it could be. As I stepped back away from the hallway guy's door, I saw a laminated piece of paper posted to the front of his door. In bold letters across the top of the page said, "Eviction notice. Date, Friday. Time, night." What the hell is going on with hallway guy? Evicted? I need to talk to him before he leaves. He's got to know something about the files or the phones or something. Date, Saturday. Time, morning. He's gone. The sign was gone off his door, and the bag too. They even changed his apartment number. It's apartment 803 now. I don't remember what number it was before, but I know it wasn't 803. Are we on the 8th floor? Date, Monday. Time, morning. Hoping I wake up and it turns out this was all just a really, really fucking bad dream. Date, Wednesday. Time, night. I can't do this shit anymore. I'm going thoroughly insane. I'm not seeing connections where there aren't any, right? There's something here. The files, these people, the hallway guy, the elevator, the fucking smell that won't go away. It's all connected. I know what I need to do. I need to go back to that fucking room. Date, Wednesday. Time, night. This might be my last entry, if there's something awful waiting for me in that room. I don't really have anything I could bring as a weapon, other than a dull kitchen knife. I have it tucked into the back of my pants. Hopefully I don't forget about it and accidentally stab myself in the ass. I'm going back to the ice machines in the elevator, and I'm gonna kick a fucking hole through that wall and go back into that room. I'm gonna get answers, and if anyone tries to stop me, they're gonna get hurt really fucking bad. If this is my last entry, it means I'm dead. Send help. There's something evil going on here. Date, unknown. I wish I never went back to the file room. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I went back to the room, kicked a hole in the wall, and got my answers. There was another box in the corner that I could now see clearly due to the extra light coming in from the hallway. It was filled with files. I had a feeling that I should just lift up the files out of the box for a second. No real logical reason, but the feeling was too potent to be ignored. I lifted up the files and looked down inside the box. There was a USB drive on the bottom. I booted up one of the desktops and put the USB drive in it. Nothing happens. I opened up the file explorer just as I did before, when I saw that the hard drive was totally empty. Except now there was a folder. It had no name, but it contained 2 files, a text file and a video. I opened the text file. It was another one of those biographical files about some random unimportant person. The problem was, this time I was that person. I was looking at my own file. It was accurate. I'll spare you the details, but it was accurate. So accurate that it's impossible. Some of these details are things that shouldn't be known to anyone. They couldn't be known to anyone. It's impossible, but there it was, all in the file, right in front of my eyes. I started to get a sinking feeling in my stomach, the feeling that I now knew exactly what was going on. The files, the room, the entire fucking apartment building, or at least this floor of it. When I opened up the video file, my suspicions were confirmed. Every single one of those people in the files, myself included, is in an in-between state. Or at least, they were. Most of them have probably moved on by now. Moved on to the next life. A life full of opportunity, if they've proven that they deserve such a reward. A life full of hardship if they haven't. I've proven the opposite. What I saw in that video file, what I saw in my dream, it's real. It was real. I did those things. Me. I did. Even if I don't want to remember them, I still did them. No one else. Just me. And those poor people, they were helpless. I don't know what's waiting for me on the other side. I know it isn't a grand life full of opportunity, but I don't think it's a life of standard hardship either. I think there's something different in store for me, and it's exactly what I deserve. I found the eviction notice on my door the next day. Bag on the handle, too. I opened it up and found a bundle of stained gray cloth. I unraveled the cloth and opened it to reveal my prize. My reward for all the effort I went through, mapping the floor and scouring through endless files. The elevator key.